Hello, vinyl community. Back for a vinyl update once again. Um, I don't think I made a video last week. Just got caught up in a lot of other stuff, and the time seemed to get away from me before I realized it. So, here I am. First thing I want to show is a few CDs that I picked up. Um, this one, I didn't have any from this artist. Lost Straitjackets. This one is Rock en Espanol. This is volume 1, and it's also with Big Sandy is also on here with Lost Straitjackets. Kat actually bought this one for me. We've seen this one at a comic book store that sells a little bit of everything else. We went to a street fair, and it was at the comic book store that's near where the street fair goes on. And I picked this one up. Spy Magazine presents Soft, Safe, and Sanitized. I have this on cassette, but I've never seen the CD. So I guess this says volume 3. I think either volume 1 or volume 2 is White Men Can't Rap. And I'm not sure what the other volume is. But these are, I'll just read you a few of the tracks here. We got Bing Crosby doing Hey Jude. Jim Neighbors, You're the Sunshine of My Life. Percy Faith, The Ballad of John and Yoko. The Letterman doing Touch Me. And Louie Louie by Julie London. It's also got Pat Boone on here, The Living Voices, Brothers 4, the Manhattan Strings. So yeah, it's sort of a unusual compilation. And some of these songs also appear on Golden Throats compilations. And this one I picked up at a thrift store just because I wasn't positive if I had it. It's the Butthole Surfers Electric Larryland. I want to say that I already have this on CD, but I wasn't positive. I didn't recognize the actual art on the CD, so that's why I thought that I probably didn't have it, because, you know, if I'd seen this in the store, I would have seen the front and back cover, but I wouldn't have seen the CD unless I'd bought it. So that's my logic. And then I also picked up number 2 of Mad Magazine because they have started all over, rebooting or revamping, whatever you want to call it, with the new logo and so on. I bought the last issue that I'd showed in a video, and then volume 1 or number 1. So I'll probably be tempted to continue to buy those now. Like, I need something else to collect, right? And then onto the vinyl. A Taste of Tequila, the Mariachi Brass, featuring Chet Baker. I was looking through some of my records recently and realized I already had this before I bought it. But I'd like to get some more stuff with Chet Baker. The Sizzling Brass. I'd never seen any of the Sizzling Brass before. And the back cover is cool too. See, it has like a texture on it. The Yellow Rose of Texas is on here. It's on Spinorama, which is always a cool label. I think I showed the label on this one. World Pacific. That's the label on that one. And then this one is Sheila's Spitfires Ignite. It's basically an accordion band, as you can see there. Has a flaming accordion here on the front. But this was made in Dayton, Ohio, which is not too far from here. It's got the theme from Shaft, theme from SWAT, MacArthur Park, 50s medley, Saturday in the Park, You Light Up My Life, theme from Star Wars. So yeah, I'm sure that's going to be hilarious. There's the logo, the label. It's a cool label. Sheila Spitfires. And I've been finding a lot of these lately, and I'm not complaining. This one, I'd never even heard of the artist. It says, I had the craziest dream, Manny Albam and his orchestra. And 99 cents. That's the new Goodwill labels that I hate. So there's the inner sleeve. There's the other side. And there's the record. RCA Victor. Same old label you see all the time. But yeah, these stereo action records, I don't know how many that there actually was made, but I'd really like to continue to find those. And then this one, I think this is their second record, Babe Ruth. I know I have one other record of theirs, which I think is the first one. I could be wrong because I never really researched it. This one came out in 1975. So yeah. I guess the first album is probably the most popular, or the other one that I have. This is on Harvest. And then this record I didn't have. I see a lot of people show this in the VC. Nielsen, The Point. I have a lot of Nielsen records, but I did not have this one. I think the only other one that I'm aware of that I don't have is the one with him with the little animated characters on the front with his head. I don't know how else to describe it. But I heard this record was really good, and I like Nielsen a lot. RCA. So yeah, 99 cents at Goodwill. And something I didn't have, believe it or not. Another record that I found one not too long ago from these two artists, which was the first one I'd ever seen. I didn't know that they had made records together. Mel Brooks and Carl Reiner. This one is the 2,000-Year-Old Man. That's sort of completely unusual to find that. There's the back cover. That's probably the old man they're referring to. The songs on here, some of them are the title track, of course, The Astronaut, In a Coffee House, The Psychiatrist. So yeah, I'm sure that's going to be good. And it's on Pickwick. And another Command record, The Dixie Rebels, starring Big Jeb Dooley. The usual standard fare from Command label. There's the label. I know a few years ago they had I don't know if it was a festival or just like a birthday party for Enoch Light. Of course, he had passed away, I don't know exactly what year. But they had, yearly was celebrating. And I don't know if they continued to do that, but we went to a Columbus Record Show. I guess it's been a few years ago now. And they still had some of the flyers, pretty heavy-duty flyers that they made for that birthday party, which was from Enoch Light's hometown, and I forget where it is exactly right off. Let me see if it's on here. It's probably not on this one. This is volume 2, by the way. I know it's in Ohio somewhere, pretty sure. But anyway, and I still have that, but I was planning on participating in that birthday thing the following year, but couldn't find any information about it. So I don't know if they have those or not anymore. Another Sing Along with Mitch, sentimental. Picked up a bunch of these not too long ago, so I've been breaking them up. Don't want to bombard you with every single one in the same video, but Mitch Miller, and then still more Mitch Miller. And I've seen one this past weekend that I probably have, but I didn't buy on this go round. This bunch that I bought at one time here. But like I said, I'm sure I have it. So that's all I have in this final update. Thanks for watching, subscribing, and I have some new subscribers I've noticed. Much appreciated for that. It's like 90 some degrees here, and being inside making videos is a lot better than being outside melting. So thanks for watching again, and please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And we'll see you in the next vinyl update.